What's up, collectors? Welcome back to another video. It is day 2 of the Criterion Adventures. We are on to the next Barnes & Noble 50% off sale. Had a pretty good haul the first time.
Yeah.
You found, pretty much everything you were looking for. Except for one. Maybe we'll find that one here. How's your plan for this next store that we're going to?
So my plan this time is all about the 4Ks.
Oh.
I'm really going all in on the 4Ks. Now, I know that I got one 4K last time. That was the Le Cercle Rouge 4K, but that one was not a new film to the collection. That was an upgrade. Yeah, re-release. And so these ones I'm going to be going for are all new to the collection 4K titles.
4K. It's the 4th of July. So is that why was that? No, we'll just pretend like that was planned.
Let's say it was planned. All right. Yeah, definitely. So I am excited. And if I see the John Cassavetes 5-film set, and it's not being defiled by the wire security thing, then I'll get it. So anyways, that's what I'm kind of aiming for. What are you looking for?
I don't have a specific plan. Like you said, I've got my list. Last night I went through and marked all the 7 off that I got the first day. And I have put stars by ones that I'm for sure going to get. Not necessarily going to pick up everything on this list, but I put stars by the ones I definitely want to get. Hopefully I can find the box set I'm looking for. Mm-hmm. The Jacques Tati box set. Hopefully they've got a nice one here. I've never been to this store, so I have no idea what to expect. I'm assuming it's a nice store, but you never know. It could have a tiny little movie section. Don't know if they'll have a lot of box sets.
Well, keeping in I like how you're keeping it in spirit with the 4th of July. You have stars on your shirt and next to these movies. So, I wish I had stripes maybe to complement, but I just have 4K.
Stripes? Does that come into the collection anytime soon?
No, but that is on the Columbia Classics box set, Volume 2.
Oh, you have that box set?
No, I don't.
Okay? Well, you got a lot of catching up to do with the 4Ks.
I do.
You're doing better than me. I barely have any. I don't have any Criterion 4Ks.
You should amend that.
Speaking of 4K, I may get the old Citizen Kane.
Yes.
At the store if they have it. They didn't have the 4K at the last store. They only had the Blu-ray.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
So, here we are. We're almost there. We are less than 2 minutes away. So, here we go.
Very excited.
Let's hope we got a good haul here. Let's hop into the store and we will show you guys what we got after. Don't get us kicked out of the store.
There's no worse person in the world. There's no portrait of a lady on fire. There's no 4Ks at all. There's just no 4Ks. I was going to try to get The Last Waltz. That was at the last location in 4K. I was gonna try to get Shaft in 4K. That's not here. Not even the Blu-ray's here. I'm gonna have to try to make do with some backups.
All right, we are home. We just got back from the second store, and we picked up some cool stuff. So let's go ahead and share it with them. Let you go first, Connor. How did you enjoy the second store that we visited?
Well,
how'd your plan go?
So this was a learning experience. This was a teachable moment, as we like to say, right? I learned that the best plan is to not plan so much. I think you basically had the perfect way of, these are movies that I want, right? And you put stars next to some of them, and that was great because you were able to find stuff that you weren't finding last time necessarily. And I was committed that this was going to be my 4K stop, and we get there, and the Criterion section is not very big. And you know what though? I don't want to be too hard on this Barnes & Noble. They were supporting the sale. They had a section.
I had a lot of stuff I wanted.
They had nothing that was on my list. at all.
They didn't have any 4Ks.
They had no 4Ks.
Not a lot of the new stuff. No,
I don't know how to, like, they had no 4Ks at all.
That's true.
So, the big 4th of July, I'm gonna do 4Ks, hey, right? No, none at all. And I thought, well, at least they'll have Mishima. No. At least they'll have John Cassavetes' 5 films, right? Nope. So
you got nothing.
No, that is also not the case. So I decided I gotta get something right while I'm here, right?
Yeah, I mean, we're making a video for the people. You gotta get something.
I'm not gonna be the wet blanket who's just like, yeah, what's up, guys? I'm here. So I decided to get a couple of movies that I've been hearing very good things about. I own 2 of Samuel Fuller's films, The Naked Kiss and Shock Corridor. But the movie of his that a lot of people really love is Pickup on South Street. This is an early Criterion. This is Spy number 224, but this Blu-ray is actually pretty recent, sometime in the last few years, actually.
Wow.
There was a lot of fanfare around this. People were excited. And I realized afterwards that there was a little bit of a theme going on with this. The premise of this is dynamite. I love the artwork. I really like the black and white with the sort of mustard yellow
It looks
color.
very similar to The Awful Truth.
Yes, it does.
Also has the gold with the black and white characters on the front.
Awful Truth is a great movie. Irene Dunn, Cary Grant. The other one is a movie that a person I follow on Letterboxd is a massive fan, has it in his top 5, top 3, and that is Ernst Lubitsch's To Be or Not to Be. Again, very cool artwork here with a Shakespearean garb a player on stage holding up a skull in front of a Nazi officer. So,
similar color scheme. Look at the spine. You got another black and gold.
Yeah, this one actually has like a cool maroon color
There you go.
ingrained. And I went to Milwaukee High School, and our colors were maroon and gold.
Oh, wow.
So yeah, hey, a little hometown pride going on there.
Well, I hope you like the film then. 2 blind buys. So you only got 2.
I only got these 2. There's a little bit of a spy theme kind of going on here because this is about a couple of thespians in Nazi-occupied Warsaw that sort of get caught up in as the back says, a dangerous spy plot. And this is about a pickpocket who picks a pocket and ends up stealing a microfilm that is involved in like communist and Cold War stuff, espionage, whatnot, and he ends up wrapping himself up in it. It's written and directed by Samuel Fuller, only 80 minutes, so that'll be a solid...
Nice breezy night.
Maybe probably pair that with North by Northwest or something. And this is only 99 minutes, so a couple of nice, simple movies that everyone loves. So I am excited to dig into those because they were not on my list, but once I saw them, I thought...
Yeah, those might have been something that you would have got, like, when you got back home after we've done the 4 stores and, like, towards the end of July. So, glad that worked out for you.
DJ, what did you get? You got a lot.
I got the same amount that I got at the last store. I'm keeping it consistent. And speaking of consistent, sticking with the Wes Anderson theme, I got Grand Budapest Hotel yesterday. Today, at this store, I found the Darjeeling Limited, which is great because I don't see this one all the time. I've seen it, at a few stores, but I don't see this one every time I go to Barnes & Noble. So really, really like the cover on that one. Spine is a little trippy. I don't know if it's not really capturing. There's like a really complex pattern there at the top, and then you got the yellow at the bottom. But I really like the artwork in the front. It's not one of the wraparound ones, but it does have a lovely... Oh, is this the one? Yeah, it does have a wraparound, but this one has a backer card, which I've never seen on just a standard jewel case.
Me neither. That was cool when you pointed that out to me, because I've picked that up off of the shelves before, and I never really noticed that.
Yeah, you can kind of see the artwork is going underneath, but there's a backer card. So once I get this opened up, I'll see what that artwork looks like on the back. So that's exciting. Really like this movie. This is the last of his movies that I saw. It was the last one I needed to watch, and I watched it a couple weeks ago, and I quite enjoyed it. And then right before that, I found Bottle Rocket, another Wes Anderson movie that I need. So I'm slowly knocking all these off my list. There it is, Bottle Rocket. Lovely pink and green color scheme. This is very on theme because right before we got in here, Connor almost shot my wife's head off with the bottle rocket. 75 degrees. Oh!
I'm so sorry. Oh my god. I'm sure he's just playing it on a loop, like right in front of this half. He's just playing that video on a loop constantly.
It was frightening, but also hilarious. That we were shooting this actually very late here tonight. We had a very eventful day.
Yeah.
Had a very hard time changing my oil in my car, and then we shot off a bunch of fireworks, and my wife almost died. But Bottle Rocket is a great film. It's his first film, and even right out the gate, he was a great director. It's like his least Wes Anderson-y movie. Mm-hmm. Most normal feeling movie, but still very great, and the humor is still there. You can still tell his fingerprints are there. So check out Bottle Rocket if you haven't. I quite enjoyed that one as well.
I really want to say I really like the color scheme on that.
Yeah.
Because usually, like, I mean, they do have the yellow C in the corner, and it has yellow text throughout it. But I would think you pair that sort of pink with yellow, but the green with the pink is also a very cool contrast. I wouldn't have thought to go with.
Next up, no yellow, no green, no pink, black and white artwork because it's a black and white film. It is another Harold Lloyd film. So far, I've only got Safety Last, but now I have another Harold Lloyd film, which is called Speedy. And I don't know anything about this except for that it's a Harold Lloyd slapstick black and white silent film. And I'm really broadening my collection of slapstick silent films lately. I've been chipping away at all of Buster Keaton's films from Kino Lorber, and I'll do a video about that soon. I've got like the last two coming in, and once I get all of them, I'll do a video about those. But yeah, I'm really trying to get a good selection of these for my son to grow up with. Of course, I need to watch this one first because I don't know what it's like. It looks like that's there. It's like an amusement park or something. Yeah, Coney Island. Yeah. So that sounds fun. That's
right on.
Good
Yeah,
setting
absolutely.
for a silent comedy. There are two more Harold Lloyd films in the collection that I still need to pick up, but I did add Speedy to my collection, and I'm excited to check that one out. Next up, I've got a complete blind buy. Totally just on recommendations from people that I've met that think that this will be something that I like, because it is based on Japanese folklore, folk legend, it says here, that kind of like fairy tale vibe, although I think it is pretty dark. It's called The Ballad of Narayama. But look at that artwork. That's beautiful. The snow falling. So yeah, like I said, don't know too much about it, but I've been trying to broaden my Japanese film horizons because I have not seen enough Japanese stuff. Neither of us have, really. But you did the big...
Yes, I watched all of the Godzilla Showa eras, but then all of the Lone Wolf and Cub.
Lone Wolf and Cub, yeah, that's what I was thinking of. So you've seen more than me, but I am excited to check this one out. If you've seen this, let me know how it is in the comments. Don't spoil anything, though, because I am very excited to check this one out. So added that one to the collection. Next up, I've got two more from one of my favorite. We got Wes Anderson. Another one of my favorite filmmakers is Charles Chaplin, as it says here. Charlie Chaplin, as he's, most likely known. I'm going to go ahead and go with this one first because I've seen this one. This is Modern Times. You've also seen this one. This is the most recent one I've seen of his. Didn't quite like it as much as some of the other ones I've seen, like Gold Rush and The Circus and the Kid, but I still really enjoyed this one. This one's very charming, very delightful, and not crazy about the artwork.
Oh, really? I kind of dig it, especially the interior. I know you haven't opened yours up yet, but they got a really cool...
Just compared to the other ones with like the more intricate, like the circus is beautiful.
Oh, yeah.
But it's clever, it's interesting. And I do like the back quite a bit more though with the city there.
The interior is themed more like that.
Okay, cool. So I'm excited to get that one open. That's Modern Times. Don't need to say anything about it. It's on the top 100 film list. It's very well loved. And then I also got another one of his, which is a little heftier. Must have a thick booklet in here. It's City Lights, one of the few of his that I haven't seen yet. So I'm very excited to check that one out. Have you seen this one?
I have not. I'm watching through the AFI list from 100 to 1. Oh. It'll be a minute till I get to that because that is number 11.
Wow.
It is very high.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, I'm even more excited now. And like I said, this artwork I do like quite a bit more than the Modern Times one. That looks really cool. So I'm excited to check out City Lights. Excited to add 2 more Chaplains to my list. And then the last one I got is a little sci-fi flick from 1957. It's The Incredible Shrinking Man, a brand new one. This one just came out in 2021, right?
Yeah, it must have.
Very recently.
It's by number 1100, I believe.
Oh, wow. That's right. Yep, you're spot on. 1100. Love it. Love the black and white. I love black and white. The movie is black and white, I'm assuming.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, I love 50s retro sci-fi stuff. I've seen a lot of people that bought this as a blind buy, and it was totally worth it. They absolutely loved it. So
nice.
I am excited to check that one out. I have not seen it yet. All of these, sorry. I've seen the 2 Wes Anderson films, I guess. But the rest of them are going to be surprises. So hopefully
You have seen Modern Times.
I have seen Modern Times, you're right. But quite a bit of blind buys this time, which is new for me.
Yeah.
I usually like to make sure I see them first, but I've been getting more comfortable with the Criterion stuff. So that is what I picked up. That is what Connor picked up. Sorry, it was kind of a bust for you, but store number 3 is a good one. We're going all the way to Sandy Springs. It is a much larger selection. I hadn't been to the store that we went to today, but I have been to the store that we're going to tomorrow, and I'm sure you will find some
I'll
stuff.
say it was a very nice Barnes & Noble, all told. Like, it had a really nice layout.
Had a Starbucks in it.
They had a
got
really
a nice
good
coffee
Starbucks.
afterwards.
Yeah, I mean, today was very eventful. I think I needed that extra caffeine pick-me-up. And like I said earlier, the good plan is to not plan too much. So I'm taking my plan, I'm throwing it to the winds, and I am going to probably go hog wild in this next episode.
Yeah, because you got some catching up to do.
I got a lot.
I got 7 and 7. I'm already at 14.
Ugh.
I got to mark those 7 off this list, and then we'll keep going. We'll go to the next store tomorrow, and we will shoot another adventure video for you guys. But thank you for watching. Let us know what you think of our picks. Let us know what you've picked up in the sale, and we will be back with another one very soon. Like I said, tomorrow. So, see you guys.